there, Laura. Thank you, Raul, for the tag. This is an excerpt from my play Public Property. We're in a park. UT student. Can I share your table? Emo chick. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I need to spread out and get some work done, and there are only so many tables. There's an empty one right there. Yes, but it has a big spider on it. I'm not like totally phobic or anything, but it was kind of big and stripy. I mean, I'm just as much of a stranger as the spider. What makes you think I won't bite you? Fine. Sure. Just be quiet, please. Sure, definitely. Thanks. UT student sits. She spreads out her work stuff, taking up exactly half the table. So what are you doing here? Sorry. At the park, I mean, you look like you're a student too, but I don't see a laptop. Do you see this sandwich? Sure, but I mean, is that what you're doing? Yes. I don't think I could survive eating a whole meal without my phone or my computer. I mean, right? I thought you said you were going to be quiet. Oh yeah, totally. Where do you go to school? Sorry, I will totally shut up. I like to know who I'm with. I don't go anywhere. Wow, that's deep. To school, I'm not in college. Oh, cool. How come? I'm starting to think you're mounting a campaign to make me give up this table. Oh gosh, no, why would I do that? You want to spread out, I want quiet, so you just talk. Is that it? Very clever, but it's not going to work. I'm not trying to get you to move, I'm just talking. I see that. I hear that. Why don't you go to school? Come on now. What? Your campaign is already at personal questions? Why don't we talk about something else? Like, what's your favorite animal? My favorite animal? Personally, I like unicorns. Life is meaningless. I'm sorry. Has no one ever told you that, unicorn girl? If I tell you, will you go away? Your life is utterly meaningless and empty. Wow, you're going to die, whether sooner or later. No one can avoid it. And when that happens on that day, you'll realize that maybe you should have spent your life doing something, anything, literally anything else, because whatever you choose to do, whatever you're doing now, it's utterly worthless. Stop! Okay, you're being really mean, and I don't need you to be really mean right now. I'm having a hard day. Then feel free to leave my table. I can't. Do you understand? I would if I could, but I literally can't. Why not? There's a guy who's following me. He followed me all the way from campus. He was hitting on me, and I told him I had to go meet a friend. And then I just picked up all my stuff and walked all the way down Quad, and I didn't see any of my friends, and I didn't want to go back to my dorm, and I lost my ID, so I couldn't go to any of the ID buildings, and I know I probably should have just gone to Chipotle or something, but I got scared. Okay, I got scared, and I didn't want to stop, and I thought he lost interest maybe, so I just kept walking, and I walked all the way down 24th, and then I didn't know where I was, but I didn't want to turn around in case he was still there, so I kept walking, and then there was a park, and there isn't a spider. At the other table, there's that guy. Don't look. So it's really important that he thinks you're my friend, or else he might... Why didn't you just say that to begin with? I don't know. It felt weird to say it, and then you were mean, and I... Okay, you can sit here. We can talk if you want. No, I'll shut up. Thank you. And they sit. Behind them, a live oak unfurls and speaks. And they sit there for a long time, actually, and they don't talk. Can you imagine that? The man doesn't come over and bother them. The danger doesn't escalate. Eventually, he walks away, and they watch him go out of the corners of their eyes, and they sigh with relief because they found safety in each other. And eventually, UT girl will start to get self-conscious and leave and go back to her peppy friends and probably not think about emo chick that much anymore. But for some reason, whenever she and her peppy friends come back to the park, and they will, with hammocks and sangria, God help us all, she will bring them over to this table, and this is where they will sit, because this table, you see, it is safe. Emo chick is irritated by this, because after all, it is still her table, and she is happy to help out a fellow target of the patriarchy, but really, sangria, she gives them a wide berth when she sees the pack. But it is okay, because when she has to leave this tree, she walks in the creek bed. She moves from stone to stone until she's almost skipping. Not quite, because she has an image to maintain, but almost. And there, among the limestone with slightly damp converse looking for turtles, she can almost imagine that the world is not only a terrible place. Thank you. I'm tagging Gabe Crawford.